we are gonna make a fumet for our chowder. A fumet is a fish stock. This cod is a 5 to 6 pound cod. You can see that there's gills in here. So just take your scissors, make a little incision, and you can cut the gills right out. There we go. Because you don't want to put this in the fumet. This will make it really murky. We definitely don't need the gills. Okay, I want to get as much flavor as I can out of this head. And you can see in here, all of this fat in here, the beautiful meat is gonna make an amazing stock for our chowder. So I'm just gonna put this in here for now. We're gonna take our knife and we're gonna run it down the spine. So we have 2 fillets, and use your bones as your guide. We're just gonna take the skin off it. So just make a little incision, hold it with your thumb and your index finger, and then you just pull the skin towards you. What's the hardest thing about filleting a fish? Not fucking it up. Plain and simple. It takes fucking time. It takes a little patience. So see this line right here, right down the middle? If you don't want to pin bone it, you take your knife and you just cut along the side of it, and then you go along the other side. So then here we go. All the bones are just right in here. Nice and easy. That's a lot easier than picking all those bones out, I must say. We have beautiful little fillets. You guys can do this at home. Or you can just buy fillets as well. Don't buy frozen fillets. Don't buy fillets that are already on display. Fucking bust that fishmonger's balls and make sure that they fucking fillet a fresh fish for you. I want nice little chunks. So I'm just gonna cut perfect big thumb-sized pieces, because that will cook really nicely. So we can put this in the fridge for now. We're gonna make a fumet. We have a little bit of scrap, the split cod head, and the skeleton. Making the fumet is just a great way of using all of the fish. You know, it can't just all be cream. It has to be broth from a fish or shellfish and cream together. That's what makes chowder. 8 cups of water. And you want to make sure that you start with cold water, because with cold water, as it comes up to a boil, all of a sudden the top is going to fill with this bubbly kind of scum. We're going to ladle that off. If you don't remove the scum, it will become very murky and gross. It's not a good vibe. Make sure you skim your fucking scum. I'm just going to take an onion, place that in there. We're going to take 1 stalk of celery. Leek, cut that up into large chunks. Beautiful. We have some fresh bay leaf. I'm gonna just put 2 of them in there. We got some parsley, give it a rip, throw it in. A couple thyme sprigs, take it, throw it in. 1 clove of garlic. All of those vegetables, all of those aromatics, herbs, and spices, just elevate it and make sure that you have a full-bodied fumet. We're good for now. We got about 45 minutes for this to cook and then steep, so about an hour. Done.